Hello, I'm Cynthia Izaguirre in Dallas, and here are your top stories from North Texas. We're getting a better picture of the future of public transit in North Texas. DART held a briefing to address what happens if cities do pull out DART and what that means for preparations for the FIFA World Cup.
I use it right now about 3 times a month.
Take a ride with Mr. Clinton Moody, and it's easy to see why DART just works for him.
I have 3 cars. I have 3 cars and I still use DART.
Why do you use DART?
It's more convenient.
Convenient, cheap, and reliable. But the service he loves could disappear in parts of North Texas.
I couldn't believe it. Somebody not doing the right thing.
5 cities, Plano, Irving, Farmers Branch, University Park, and Highland Park will consider on dropping the agency due to partially low ridership and funding issues. Cities are letting voters decide on May 2nd.
The day after the votes are canvassed, which could be as early as May 3rd, all services would stop within those cities.
Jamie Molina says DART is preparing for that possibility, and their plan was presented on Tuesday.
The first phase of another TOD project.
If cities leave, DART would modify certain routes. Some routes would shorten while others would be reduced.
You don't affect just that one particular city, you affect everyone else within the city. So all 13 cities will see some sort of effect.
The timing here is critical. You see, all of this comes as North Texas gears up for the FIFA World Cup this summer. They share that update too, planning to increase access to places like Fair Park and the International Broadcast Center. But for everyday riders like Mr. Moody,
I couldn't think of nothing that would benefit more than DART right now.
he wants those making the decisions to remember who's riding and why this matters. In Dallas, I'm Richard Solomon.
Carroll ISD has voted to close one of its campuses to a mixed reaction from the public. The school board says it is a great move financially, but as Kevin Reese explains, some residents don't think it's necessary.
Really is sad.
Terry Schurer has lived on Shady Oaks Drive for 50 years, watched South Lake mansions pop up around her, watched Durham Intermediate School, built across the street in 1992.
And it's been wonderful. They've been the best neighbor ever. I'm going to be so sad to see them go.
After a 5-month study, the Carroll ISD Board of Trustees voted to close the campus late next year. 5th graders staying at their elementary school, 6th graders going instead to one of 2 middle schools.
Like multiple other school districts in North Texas, this is about the life cycle of a school district, the board members say. The population peaked here in South Lake in 2019, roughly about 8,500 students in the school district at the time, and declining ever since. Now, a little more than 7,800, with members of the school board even saying that their families represent some of those changing demographics too.
I'm an empty nester, and we have lots of people in South Lake who fall into that category. It's not that kids are leaving because they don't want to be here. It's because they're growing up and their parents are staying here.
The South Lake population skews older and more affluent, not a population that statistically includes a large number of families with young children.
So, yeah, we're losing students. And so we have to accommodate that. We have to adjust.
Carroll ISD spokesperson Jeff Brady says the move will save $1.3 million, and selling the land to a developer could bring the district $1.25 million more a year.
The board had to make some hard decisions, and the committee that made the recommendation chose to prioritize students and teachers over facilities.
But when this all happens in the fall of 2027, neighbors like Terry Schurer fear more South Lake mansions will pop up next.
God, sick. Makes me so sad. We're a rich city. Do we really need that? Do we really need the money?
Faced with declining enrollment, Carroll ISD says yes, they do. In South Lake, I'm Kevin Reese.
A new tool is coming to one North Texas fire department intended to give mothers in crisis a safe option to surrender their newborn. Safe haven baby boxes have been popping up across the country. Tiffany Liu was at the unveiling of a new one in McClendon Chisholm in Rockwall County and explains how it works.
For firefighters, every minute counts to save a life.
Squad 221 and MC Chief 1.
And at McClendon Chisholm Fire Station 1.
Safe Haven Alert.
A new installment can help them do just that.
It kind of starts that clock earlier for us.
The first Safe Haven baby box in Rockwall County officially opened Tuesday.
Multiple circumstances where Babies were left in dumpsters, babies were left in parking lots.
For Fire Chief Eddie Stow,
Unfortunately, in those circumstances, the babies didn't survive.
those scenes stay with him. He hopes this can save an infant's life.
They would open the door.
It is temperature controlled.
Place the baby in the baby box.
With a clear bassinet inside, the door and sensors will trigger a silent alarm, and the person has 2 minutes once the door is shut before dispatch calls for help.
Then they close the door.
This box is now open in McClendon, Chisholm, and surrounding areas.
At a ceremony today, the Safe Haven baby box was blessed.
We wanted to offer something that was east of Dallas.
McClendon Chisholm Mayor Brian McNeil says it offers an anonymous option not only for Rockwall County, but Dallas, Tarrant, Collin, and Denton counties too. They don't have Safe Haven baby boxes yet.
They say when that door is closed, it's the hardest decision that a parent makes.
There are 406 baby boxes in the country, including McClendon Chisholm. It makes 16 in Texas.
We've had 73 infants saved in our boxes since we started this mission.
It was a very emotional and chilling moment for our firefighters.
Most recently, in West Texas, at a Lubbock fire station, they received the first surrender in Texas.
It's until the day the box gets used and the reality hits, and it makes it all worth it.
In McClendon Chisholm,
We hope that we never have to use it.
but if the day comes, they'll be ready to give care. I'm Tiffany Liu.
Another district in Tarrant County is facing a tough decision. Scoop Jefferson just spoke with Arlington ISD Superintendent about the future of one elementary school.
After failing state standards 3 years in a row here at Blanton Elementary, the superintendent is being very candid about their next move.
Blanton holds a lot of heart.
Beatriz Villarreal is heartbroken. The future of her kid's school up in the air.
I have a 6th grader here and a 1st grader in the special education.
Blanton Elementary in Arlington ISD faces several challenges that's led to sharing bad news with parents.
They just dropped the bomb on us that they're about to maybe tear it down and not rebuild it and, transfer us to other schools.
Blanton is in its 3rd consecutive year of failing state standards. Right now, one of 6 schools with an F rating. The district confirmed is working directly with TEA officials.
K-6, great school where families call the staff family.
But Superintendent Matt Smith shared there are other reasons to consider the school's future.
The reasons are specifically that we have declining enrollment in that school and have for a number of years now. And we have a facility that is in significant need of repair.
Smith will hear from parents firsthand during a school closure meeting and share his recommendation based on failing state standards, low enrollment, and a school building needing millions in repairs.
Those 3 things made us pause and make a recommendation to our Board of Trustees that we're considering closing Blanton Elementary for the beginning of this next year.
Smith says Blanton's struggles don't reflect the entire district.
Foster Elementary had amazing growth this last year. We had a couple of junior highs do outstanding work.
Still, parents aren't happy.
My 6th grader, he's pretty sad about it.
About telling their children the end of the school year could be the end of their school. In Arlington, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
And those are your headlines from North Texas.